Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Sunday. It's about 7:15 and today's Hyrox. It's game day. I look crazy, but we're about to pull it together. And I'm gonna just take y'all through my day with me, okay? So 7:15. I didn't sleep all that great last night. And a couple pimples have popped up, of course, but it's game day and we're gonna get ready. So I'm gonna take y'all on a journey today. What we do today, I'm going to get dressed, get myself cleaned up, and then we're gonna eat. And we're gonna go over to the GWCC a little bit earlier this morning. And yeah, so come with me. This is what I'm having for breakfast. Some eggs, chicken sausage, and a banana. It's just like, you know when it's like too early to like really be hungry? That's how I feel right now.
It is not 8:58.
Also, electrolytes. This banana makes me want to throw up. Why do I look so like pasty, pale? I need to figure out these settings because, baby girl, I got a little color. Okay, so this is the fit. Obviously I don't have my shoes on just yet, but okay, so we're out. Okay, so if you've never heard of Hyrox, it's basically a fitness competition. Think of it as the closest thing to like a CrossFit Games or something like that. So there are 8 different exercises, right? 8 different exercises, and in between each of those exercises you have to do 0.62 miles. So it's a little bit under 5 miles altogether, right? And you're basically going for time. So it's whatever time you can get done the fastest in. There are also different levels you can compete in. The first one would be open. You can do men's open, women's open. You can do that by yourself, or you can do that with a partner. So your partner can be like of the same sex or the opposite sex. The next level above that is pro. So pro, same thing. You can compete solo or with someone. The only thing that's different with the pro is the weight is just a little bit heavier. So in April, when I competed with Steph, we did the open together. But this time, I've decided to go pro solo. I really skipped a few steps, but that's all right. I'm not worried about it. I don't think I'm nervous yet. I think I'll be nervous like once I have to like warm up and like get going, but I'm not nervous just yet. I don't know why. I haven't told anybody for real that I'm doing pro, and I feel like I haven't just because I don't want to hear everybody and their opinions about, oh my god, it's hard. Listen, the race is hard, period. Whether you're doing it solo, whether you're doing it with somebody, whether you're doing it open or pro, it's gonna be hard. So in my opinion, if I'm gonna do this, shouldn't I do it at the level that is the hardest? And I also have to tell people, I haven't told anybody because I haven't said anything to anybody, but it's kind of like doing yourself a disservice. If you've been an athlete all your life and you've been in the gym, why would you not try to challenge yourself even more? It's gonna be a challenge, but why would you not try to challenge yourself? So that's what I'm doing. Okay, ain't gonna lie, I started getting a little nervous. So this is the little warm-up area. So it's a 9:30 right now. I'm gonna probably start warming up at around 10:15. Check out the arm candy for the day. All right.
so my camera died at the competition, so I didn't get to finish filming what it was like or what I felt like after the race. But come to find out, you guys, I got a 7-minute penalty. 7 minutes. And y'all want to know why? Because I missed a freaking lap. And you want to know why I missed that lap? Well, my big plan, right, was to go out and have each lap of mine be around 5 minutes. That was the idea in my mind, right? So we're in the little tunnel, the countdown goes off, and it's like we're off to the races. So, you know, people literally sprint out of that tunnel. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not really running fast. Like, I'm cool. I wasn't too far behind. I'm cool. But I was like with them. Girl, by the end of that first lap, I think I finished that first lap with like 3:30. Did I finish that lap in 3:30? That first lap? I did my first lap. Keep in mind, 5 minutes was the goal. I did it in 3:45. Girl, you're running too fast. So by the end of ski, I was already tired. So I think that's why I missed that lap on round 2 on exercise 2. Which is why I don't have any pictures from sled push. There's no video from sled push because I was there too early. So that's where my 7-minute penalty comes from. That's kind of how like the beginning of the race was going. Burpees was pretty rough for me, but I was able to like obviously push through the burpees. But what took me out, what really had me in a blender, killed me, was those freaking lunges. 44 pounds, 80 meters, you're going zigzag, right? Y'all, I was so upset at them damn lunges to the point where I felt like I wanted to cry, okay? I had got down to the point where I was just like, almost sitting, because you can't drop the lunge, you can't drop the sandbag off your shoulders. But boy, I freaking wanted to so bad. Oh my God, I was so tired. I was just tired. It wasn't even like the weight or any of that was heavy for me. It was just more so like, I'm exhausted and I can't freaking breathe. Finished the lunges, got to the point where you're like chucking it off into the pile. The guy that was there was giving me such a hard time about having my sandbag in the actual pile. It was like a little bit of it was hanging off, so he just kept telling me to put it in the pile. So that was one thing. I'm already tired. And then going from lunges into the wall balls. Them wall balls, my goal in my mind was to try to get to 25, do 25 at a time and break. It literally didn't go like that at all. Okay, I got to the point where I was doing 10 at a time, all the way down to the point where I was only doing 5 at a time. So shout out to Mark, shout out to EJ, shout out to Mike, the coaches that were there to really get me through them wall balls, because baby girl I was done, y'all. I'm not going to lie, like, it's hard. That was hard. At the end of the day, I just wanted to get through it. I just wanted to give myself a realistic like milestone. So I definitely gave it to myself. So my total time was 1 hour, 50 minutes, and like 40 seconds or something like that. That was including the 17-minute or the 7-minute penalty. And then I also spent a lot of time in the rock zone. I spent about 13 minutes in the rock zone. Child, I was tired. But for next time, the way that I'm gonna shave, obviously the 7-minute penalty, like I'll be able to shave that off next time. But this rock zone, what I need to like get into my mind, or what y'all should get into your mind, is get out of the rock zone as quickly as possible, because that's just like dead. It's like a dead zone. It's like you're just accumulating time onto your time. So if I were to, instead of kind of like, there was some times where I was walking in the rock zone, I was getting water, I was getting electrolytes, whatever. Instead of walking at least jogging, grabbing it, and getting onto the track. The quicker that you can get onto the track, the quicker you can take those minutes off of that rock zone. So it's good to think about now, I guess. But during, I was just trying to make it through. I was just trying to finish, you guys, to be honest. That shit was hard. And then I also have to put in mind, like, the first time I did Hyrox with Steph, we really didn't train at all for that. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't train at all. So going into this race, or this previous race, I feel like I started training in September. And I think my focus was like running. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like running at all. And I was at a point where I was only able to really do up to 6 miles. And that was once a week, if that, for a period of time. To September, I started doing multiple, like 6-8 miles a week. So I did about, like I said earlier, I did about 45 miles September, 46 miles in October. And that was kind of the extent of it. So doing this, actually racing, I know that I definitely just have to get the miles up. So I think 2 months is not enough time for me. I don't think. I think I definitely needed to put in a little bit more time to be able to not be so goddamn tired. And then obviously still lifting heavy, but yeah, that was my singles pro debut, you guys. And all in all, I feel good about it. It's kind of like I feel like I'm back at, I don't want to say square one as an athlete, but low-key square one as an athlete. And it's just, it's like that feeling where you're like, I know I can do better. Like, that was hard as fuck, but I know that I can do a better, like, the next go around. It's just like, damn, training is about to be hard, you know, because it has to be, because the race is hard. So I'm pretty happy with myself. I'm happy that I finished. I'm happy that I can recognize the areas that I need to improve in. And I'm looking forward to the next race. So I'm thinking the next race might be Houston. I think that'll give me enough time. Houston is in March, I think at the end of March. And that's my birthday as well. My birthday is March 24th. So I'm thinking that could be a nice little trip. Y'all know I used to frequent Houston often, so it'll be nice to go back and see what the vibes are and beat my time, you know? I think easily shaving off 15 minutes. I feel like easily shaving off 15 minutes. But with more training, more lifting, more paying attention to executing stations properly and paying attention to, like, the strategy, yeah, I think we're gonna do well. I think we're gonna be fine. Y'all, it was so funny because, hold on, you know, at the end, you know, everybody knows that at the end of the race, when you run up the ramp, they're gonna take a picture of you. Y'all, I forgot. It was so bad. It was so bad. I ran up on that stage, y'all. I didn't think twice about no photo. I literally fell out. I fell out and I just laid there. I just laid there for a second. Nobody bothered me. Nobody said nothing to me, but I just fell out because the bitch was tired. I was tired. But it was funny. I'm going to insert the picture. I'm going to insert my finish line picture. Trash. Trash. If you're watching this for the first time and this is your first time hearing about Hyrox, just remember, take a good ending photo. Just at least look at the camera, at least act like you know that there's a camera there so you could at least get one good photo. And I know it's not about the photos. Focus on your work. But get you a nice photo if you're gonna pay $25 for that package. Cause my photo looked like this and I'm a little disappointed. If I'm disappointed about anything, it's more so about the pictures rather than the race, and that's crazy. For you guys that tuned in, I think you guys should stay tuned in because I'm going to take you guys on the journey. And so we're gonna really lock in. And I wanna share that with you guys. So stay tuned for more vlogs. If you have not subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. That's what they be doing. That's what they be doing, right? Make sure you like, comment, share, and click the subscribe button and stay tuned for more.